Tonight on Comedy Central's BattleBots 3 championship fights. Chisel Tony's Dead Blow meets the Bladed Bully Hazard to see who's the king of the middleweight mountain. Then B is for victory as Vlad the Impaler and Voltark vie for the top spot in the heavyweight division. And forget the peace talks, Minion and Dual will take it into the box for the BattleBots Super Heavyweight Championship. That's San Francisco's Fort Mason, where in just a few minutes, BattleBot royalty will be crowned. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to BattleBots. I'm Sean Salisbury here with my partner, Bill Dwyer. Bill, this is the best of the bots. This is the championship bout.
I am jacked up. You're jacked up. I can tell you are. Everybody are. This is the championships. These alloy gladiators have taken on spring-loaded spikes, mighty wedges, swinging maces, and double-tipped saw blades. And now we get to watch the most rugged and durable, the chrome of the crop, put it all on the line for the glory of winning. This thing right here, the big nut. Hello, Daddy.
60 pounds of glory, but of course winning the big nut also means taking home $5,000 in cash. Yes, I said it, $5 grand in cash, and that money is well earned after the hours and money these builders spend working away in garages and basements across the world, all the while pursuing BattleBot domination.
Tonight's middleweight championship is between Hazard and Dead Blow. In the quarterfinals, Hazard beat up on Turtle Roadkill, advancing to the semifinals. Hazard took out the lanky spin-orbiting force in a slam fest that went the distance. Dead Blow has the look of a vicious rock chisel and a lot of determination, and is the warped brainchild of Oakland's Grant Imahara.
What is it that drives Grant Imahara? Take a look at this.
Dead Blow is not the biggest robot to roam the BattleBots floor. So what strategy does this Napoleonic machine employ into the BattleBots championships?
Our strategy is maximum aggression. Non-stop, don't let up. Just keep ramming him and staying on him with the spike.
So far, that strategy has worked. First against Alien Gladiator, and then in the semifinals against Pressure Drop, where Dead Blow's ruthlessness led to a record-setting 112 jabs against the gargantuan Stompbot. So tonight, Dead Blow puts that strategy to the test one more time. For us, for himself, and for the glory of winning the big nut.
Well, Bill, one of these two fighting robots is going to be the BattleBots middleweight champ. The box is lost, the lights are on. It's championship robot fight time.
Oh, that's sweet words.
There's Dead Blow at the forefront of your screen. Hazard will be the lawnmower. Oh, what a blow by Dead Blow right off the bat.
Coming down hard, not afraid of the blade at all, but look at now, it's building up the speed.
That blade was a little incapacitated, but able to finish and move on to the championship in the semifinal bout. Look at the quickness. Oh, look at that relentless quickness of Dead Blow with that pneumatic arm.
Gets in so many jabs, scores a lot of points that way, Sean.
Oh, big blow by Hazard. Take a look at that now.
Not moving at all. Dead Blow's not moving.
That one punch, he was getting dominated with Hazard. What's going on here?
He must have taken out his power supply.
Take a look at the count by the referees.
They're counting him down.
The heavy favorite Dead Blow is in trouble now.
He got pushed there. That's not why he's not moving.
There you saw it.
That's it.
This fight is over. Under a minute
long. The championship has been decided.
Take a look at the owners of Hazard. $5,000 will be theirs. The congratulations. Where did this happen? Being dominated was Hazard, but boom, one time to Dead Blow.
Well, Dead Blow's got to come out tentative. He's got to be a little cautious of that blade of Hazard's. And he was for a little while, Sean, and he got in a lot of jabs.
Good driving by Hazard to get away.
We'll see it right here. Yeah, it knocks out the power supply, and you can see the dent in the side of Dead Blow. That was it. That was a vicious hit.
That's how these machines are designed
to
utilize
strong,
that
but
blade.
Delicate.
Yeah, let's go down for the official decision.
53 seconds, the winner by knockout and BattleBots middleweight champion in the blue square, Hazard!
Hazard won the BattleBots middleweight championship with one mighty wallop, Bill. I need to know about the battle stats because really, he was dominated early on.
Tell you what happened here. Dead Blow got in his jabs early and often, 11-1. That's his style. But it was that death blow slam that decided this fight. Hazard won. Dead Blow, nothing.
Let's go down to the BattleBots floor where the champions are standing by.
Now, I'm smelling something here. What's that smell?
We're not quite sure, actually. Something smoked, and we're going to go check it out in the pit.
I noticed it did start smoking in the middle of the fight. Were you afraid that you were going to lose?
Oh, we're always afraid we're going to lose until the moment we win.
All right, well, you know what? Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
very much.
There you see Voltark making his way toward the BattleBots to get it on with heavyweight Vlad the Impaler.
The big boys are next.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in the BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
The Golden Gate Bridge, the pride of San Francisco. And there you see the golden nut. That's the prize of the BattleBots champions. There's Greg Walker. He hopes his Vlad the Impaler will be the next BattleBots heavyweight champion. Welcome back, everyone, to BattleBots. It's our night of champions, and it rolls on. The atmosphere inside Fort Mason is beyond electric.
It's like cold fishing or something incredibly powerful. Tonight, it's all about the giant nut, and we already have our first champion, the middleweight Hazard.
Yeah, Bill, and we're moving on. Hazard took care of Deadblow to grab the nut and $5,000, and now a couple of high-powered heavyweights are up in arms. It's Vlad the Impaler and Voltark.
Oh, this one's going to get nasty, Sean. Vlad charged and then discarded Tazbot. He then avoided the chrome carving blade of Overkill in the quarterfinals before turning Punjar into his heavyweight pinata in the semifinals. Vlad has gotten here using the excellent driving skills of Gage Couchois and a dastardly forklift operated by Greg Walker. They hail from Oakland. San Francisco's Stephen Fell crafted the wicked wedge with an articulated lifting arm that'll grab you and carry you to your doom.
I got to put you on the spot. Vlad the Impaler, Voltark. I don't think Vlad's had a close match the entire time. I'm going with him.
I love the perfect design of Voltark, that beautiful smooth wedge with the almost hidden articulated lifting arm and that tooth. Come on, buddy, that's the man.
This fight alone in the heavyweight division should give you your money's worth. Vlad is tough, but Voltark has mastered his domain all the way through this journey. Let's take a look back.
Stephen Phelps, he's one fight away from his ultimate goal, the giant nut. What has robotic combat taught him?
The main thing they teach is how stupid you are.
Dumb guys don't win robot fights. Felt quite easily outwitted Bender's builders, hobbling and hounding the broken bot till the referees stopped the contest.
It's designed to be a tough machine. It's designed to take a real beating and to have a very good offensive weapon.
In his next fight against the deadly Biohazard, Phelps smartly utilized his lifting arm to repeatedly drop Biohazard on the kill saws to the delight of all.
You know, I just felt really lucky. I mean, it really felt like this is something I was meant to do.
In his semifinal match against Kilohertz, Phelps' brilliant strategy was to show no mercy to the hapless and damaged British bot. But what's his game plan against the dominant and awe-inspiring Vlad the Impaler?
His robot is square and he's vulnerable on the corners, so I'm going to try for his corners.
Stephen Felk is one match away from winning the thing he's dedicated his life to, the BattleBot Heavyweight Championship.
It's time for the Heavyweight Championship. The box is locked, the lights are on. Yes, people, it's Robot Championship fighting time. Voltark against Vlad the Impaler looks similar, but those lifting arms will tell you who Vlad the Impaler is. He comes out right now with those and dominates Voltark.
Voltark gets him up in the air.
You'll see those hazards come up all over the arena throughout this bout. This should be a great one. And look at Vlad the Impaler once again on the charge to Voltark.
Pays a little price for that. Got run over the hazards.
Oh, another low.
Oh, he got him right over. He got him over.
Bill, just like that, Vlad the Impaler uses those lifting arms to flip Voltark on his back, and he is incapacitated for the moment. What happens now?
He says he's basically dead. Vlad's got to get off him. He's got 30 seconds. Now he's off. Now, the only thing Stephen Felt can hope for is that Vlad hits him again and rights him, unless he can right himself with his lifting arm, and that doesn't seem to be happening, Sean.
No, he looks, remember, if he's incapacitated,
30
the countdown
seconds
will begin, and this fight will be over. If not, we'll roll this for 3 minutes and see what happens.
He can tell the referee if he's dead or not, and I think he's choosing not to.
Look at the respect.
See, he's moving.
Look at the respect Vlad the Impaler is showing as he waits patiently to try and see if Voltark can right himself.
I think the waiting's over. We've seen this happen.
Wow.
Going clear across the BattleBots, lining him up. He's got him in his sights.
And it is legal now to do this because the fight is not over.
The fight is not over yet. And even if it was, I say it would be legal.
machinery up. Oh my goodness, I think we expected more punches thrown in this heavyweight bout. But it's over.
That's it. You know what? I think Phelps stayed on the ground to see if he could upright himself, or he did it for the crowd. Take a look at this now. Look, both bots very aggressive, but look, Bland getting under him with that lifting arm and right over. Voltark never saw it coming.
Great
And here we
timing in the
go.
driving.
The
Look at
lineup from across the box, and boom, right in there. You know what? I think Phelps got so much confidence in Voltark that he knew it could take that hit.
We need to go down and get the official decision.
40 seconds.
A little bit of disappointment on the left here with
by
Stephen
knockout,
Phelps.
and still BattleBots heavyweight champion in the red square, Vlad the Impaler.
No question about it. Vlad the Impaler is the undisputed heavyweight champion, Bill. Take a look at the battle stats. Shouldn't be close.
No hazard damage in this battle. The Impaler gets in a jab and 3 toppling slams. Shuts Voltark out and takes him down.
Well, you saw it here with your own eyes. Now let's hear from our combatants.
What was your strategy? How did you feel you pulled it off?
Well, the strategy was to get under him and pick him up and flip him over because he had no method to self-right. And then after we did that, I elected to play it safe and then do a final impalement and then call it quits.
Well, congratulations, you guys are great champions.
There you see Minion being loaded into the arena for the championship matchup against Duval.
We've got the BattleBots Super Heavyweight Finals when we return.
The excitement is built to a crescendo and the adrenaline is out of control as Comedy Central's BattleBots championships continue. We've come down to the last championship left to be decided. It's the super heavyweight class, and it has 2 great warriors left. It's Minion and it's Duval. This should be the best of the super heavyweight championship bouts.
Getting here wasn't easy for these 2 contenders. Minion disposed of Gray Matter, then smashed Grendel, and finally beat the persistent Ramstein in the semifinals.
On the other side, Duval spanked Slam in the first round, and then pounded Rhino into submission before destroying Ronan in its semifinal bout. Let's get down before this fight and check in with our scientist, Bill Nye.
With its nasty pneumatic ramrod made from S7 K-Sargent tool steel, Duval may be capable of disabling all. Its slip-ring commutator allows it to strike in any direction, like a tank turret. Don't rile this robot.
Bill Nye, thank you. Great job throughout these BattleBots fights. We'll soon see who will be the heavyweight champion. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's Robot Championship fight time. Let's get it on. Super heavyweight division. Minion and Duval.
Minion showing right now. Power right there.
Minion almost looks like a little go-kart. And oh, look at Minion.
Look at that.
Duval, the great driving.
The over-under. Gets under him 3 times in a row. Oh, he loses the blade.
He lost the blade. That's the thing, and that is.
See, what did I tell you? Look at that. And now he's hitting Duval with his own blade. It's like hitting a headless chicken with his own head.
Now, does this mean now that Duval has to run the entire bout without scoring and hoping that something happens to Minion? Did he take himself out of it?
He's got to hope that pneumatic ramrod is working. No, it's hanging. It's hanging by a thread, Sean.
No, that is not a third super heavyweight in the ring. That is the loss of a whole bunch of Duval's machinery, and he is on the defensive with no ramrod and none of that soft stuff he put on just for this fight.
There's the over-under again. Catch a wave and you're sitting on top of the world.
You know, right now, Minion could just be methodical of what he is, just using that scoop to get underneath Duval once again, throwing him around like a gymnast.
And you can see the tread on Duval there on his tire. That's starting to tear up.
He's underneath him. Now he's dealing with both pieces of the machinery.
He's pushing them all around.
Wow, this is domination. We've seen 2 great championship fights of knockouts. And number 3, here you see Duval trying to stay alive as Minion, the go-kart scoop technique, running him all over the BattleBots floor. And it doesn't look like the hazards even matter in this one right now.
Ramrod's are out. His tread is tearing. The extra saw that he added is gone. His middle is sagging.
He's getting old, isn't he?
He is. He's hanging in there. He's
putting up a little bit of a fight. It's a gallant effort. Now I say finish him off.
Plastic surgery won't work in this 3 minutes until incapacitated.
Let's see some more parts flying.
Ooh, a little bit of groove time there, as you see, sizing him up, this Minion, as it doesn't look to me like Dual's moving anymore. There he is, just a slight movement. Minion coming in for some kill.
Yeah, he's not incapacitated yet, so we get to see more glorious destruction.
But look at around the arena.
If I was such a sadist, this would be sad.
Pieces of Dual everywhere.
Oh, look at that. Man, Dual was a good-looking robot before coming into this match, and all Minion had was his wedge, Sean.
Yeah, and all Minion has now, it looks to be a super heavyweight championship, and Minion is really unscathed in this bout. He'll be ready for next year without any repairs as he's dominating Dual in this super championship.
Stripped Dual of any weapons that he may have had, and there's a little bit of extra right over the kill saws.
Unbelievable.
There's the partner.
Domination.
Champion, a victory dance from Minion.
Wow. Super heavyweights power Minion right from the opening buzzer when the lights clicked on. Minion with the work and dominated Dual.
Minion coming at Dual. He's already ripped the saw off, and now he goes right underneath him, showing that superior wedge design. Right now, he's got him underneath, drags him into his own saw, and then into the kill saws. Oh yeah, showing what he's made of.
Minion down for the official decision. 5 more grand going to be given away. Super heavyweights.
9-0 decision for the winner and BattleBots Super Heavyweight Champion in the red square, Minion!
There it is, Minion, Super Heavyweight Champion. This fight was not close, well deserved.
Undisputably beautiful. Minion, total domination.
3 dominating fights in the championship bout. We'll be right back with the battle stats and the presentation of the Giant Nut. Welcome back to the BattleBots Championships from San Francisco, California.
You could buy a lot of smokes in Alcatraz with that golden nut. Minion used a lethal jab and slam combo, leading in jabs 11-3 and slamming away 14-0. Each bot had some hazard damage of 3 apiece, but the hazards never really factored in.
Well, Jason and Randy Sklar, yes, they're together, and they're standing by with the victorious Team Cool Robots.
You had a good strategy. You put it to good use out there. You just powered him around. How'd you feel?
Great. Unbelievable. I have a great team. That's why I won last time. That's why I won this time.
One last question for you. What's next for Minion? Book deal?
I hope so, man. I need something.
That's it. Well, congratulations. You guys are great. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody.
So our final BattleBots champion has been crowned. Christian Carlberg's Super Heavyweight Minion joins Gage Couchois and Greg Walker's Vlad the Impaler, and Dan Danick and Tony Busciani's Hazard in winning the Big Nut, and of course, the 5 grand that goes along with it.
Yeah, sure, that 5 grand is sweet, Sean, but you know what? These guys would have fought these battles just for the pride they take in having built machines that are truly awe-inspiring and tough as titanium.
And that's for sure. They've won their 5 large, and now let's go down to the BattleBox floor for the presentation of these Giant Nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the BattleBots Middleweight Championship, Hazard! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the 2nd year in a row for the Heavyweight Championship, Vlad the Impaler! Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the BattleBots Super Heavyweight Championship, Minion!
There they are, the middleweight, heavyweight, and super heavyweight BattleBots champions. That's Hazard, Vlad the Impaler, and Minion. Great night, hadn't it been?
Yeah, you know, we've said it before, but these three showed total robotic domination throughout this tournament. Deadblow barely got a peck in before Hazard knocked him into a metallic coma. Hazard, the middleweight champion.
You know my favorite, Vlad the Impaler, never wavered, was never in trouble, and never passed on an opportunity to pound Voltark into submission. Vlad the Impaler, Vlad the heavyweight champion.
And finally, our super heavyweight champion, Minion, was Dual's undoing, ramming and slamming with his ramp and grabbing up that golden nut.
Well, partner, catch your breath. What an exciting end to what turned out to be an awesome tournament.
A truly special season, and all of our competitors should be proud of what they've accomplished, not just the ones we crowned tonight.
From the champions on down to those who lasted only a few seconds before blowing a motor or being dragged into the kill saws, we applaud each and every one of these fine builders and their robots. Well, on behalf of everyone here at BattleBots, in particular those behind the scenes and those in front of the camera, Bill Nye, Jason and Randy Sklar, Donna D'Erico, I thank you. I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. Join us next week for a look back at the action, drama, and eye-popping highlights. Plus, we'll have some special, highly anticipated robot rumbles. Now take a look at our championship hit of the week. Good season, good night.
See you next week with the rumbles, everybody.
You're watching Comedy Central. It's time for some ad-libbing from across the Atlantic. Whose Line Is It Anyway is coming up next.
Do not construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.